Hey everyone, it's me, and I'm here to bring you another video for the French campaign episodes, like I promised. I usually update weekly, so if you think there's something wrong, it's usually because it's middle of the week. So let's skip our first turn. It seems the French are doing quite fine. We are at war with the Inuit nations in actual continental Europe. The Dutch have invaded Spanish-owned territory. They have captured it, but the only goodness that's actually come out of this is we have a new trade agreement with the Dutch. But with them out of the way, we now have a threat in the deep north and the deep south. Because when the Spanish owned it, that was our wall. That was our buffer zone. Like Poland between Russia and Germany. The one major thing in the middle. Now the two major capitals and the Dutch own the middle. It's like the Soviets owning Poland. But it seems with our trade agreement, the Netherlands and France will stay out of war. The war is going quite well. We are gathering big troops to go fight the Inuit nations, and I do believe our campaign against the Inuit nations will do fine. Oh, it's a lot of new troops.
Oui, monsieur.
They still are securing big troops. Now I can finally do the thing I planned. Send my ships over to Newfoundland. Secure men there. Alright. This is the city we have to attack. Monegas. And it seems there's an Inuit army right there. Alright, it will take 2 turns for them to get there. But once they land, when they gather up with a large enough force here in the south, it will bring their army to stronger numbers, most likely. Our government is doing fine. Here in Europe, our forces are gathering immense strength, as are the Dutch. So I'm going to show them that my force in the region will of course be strong, in which it is. Elite cavalry, lancers, line infantry, and the regiments Estringos, line infantry of the Hessians, I believe. The elite soldiers. We do have a lot of good nations joining us. We have the great friendship of our home nation. We have Austria here, quite well. We do have a lot of good nations with us. We have the Swedish up here in the north, very friendly with us, the Ottoman Empire, and the Spanish. Very great nations towards us. Poland, but we do have some enemies. Prussians, the British, the United Provinces. All factors against us. All allies of Britain. France and Great Britain are Sweden's only trade partners. I want to get more trade with major countries like the Marthras and I'm gonna get the Mughal Empire soon too. I want to get a good trade agreement with them. Strengthen us. Here in the south, the border with Salve, which they seem to have a pretty big force. And I'm going to just give another turn. Prepare a force in Newfoundland. It seems the Dutch are planning a major force in Brussels. where today's Luxembourg is. That's why we need to be able to be prepared to fight the Dutch in case they try to streak into France. That's why that fort's there. If I reinforce it and build it up more, it might be a better fight for us. But I'm not a fan of fighting with forts. I'm more a fan of fighting in fields, like the way it's supposed to be fought. Looks like our turn's back.
There is unused land suitable for farming in this region. Building farms here will help the population to grow over time and produce trade income.
Alright, we have the new school, Dijon. So I'm going to use it for carbines for the military. Alright, with this now research, instead of dealing with that, we're going to do military syllabus to upgrade our buildings. We're also now, with new research for farms, gonna upgrade every farm under French rule. This will boost our income, and the fields will also boost our population, which is very important. We're gonna finally get our actually, this is a large enough force. I'm gonna send them to go assault. There's the Inuit force right there, actually. Seems we do have a battle coming up. Let's see. And since we still need more farms sprouting up, we need to upgrade our farms in France, which are sprouted all across. And some wineries that we have in France, which are, of course, always well known for. And also, I think that's actually every farm under the French rule. Alright, now that that's been focused. Oh, what? Something's happened. Struggle and thrifty. Disappointing. There's a prosperous port. Also have 6 rates here. How is our research going over here? Oh, looks like we have time to upgrade these things to colleges. At least that's going well. Very well. Another turn. Let's see, who's declared? Oh my god, the British. We have a lot of allies. Oh boy, gentlemen, this is gonna get plunged in some big fighting now. Who's joined who? Yes! We have also gained a new major thing. Westphalia, Württemberg, Louisiana, and Spain have joined us, while the British Empire did not gain a single person to help them join the fight. And with I also have a pretty dire plan. With the British right there, I now have the provable thing to launch an assault and capture London, England, the British capital. And I do believe now if I seize the London, the entire British Empire will fall before me. And it's also be great for taxes, so I do believe we should, with the utmost sincerity, prepare to invade England. The British Empire will bow before the French. And we do have allies to help us. Britons alone, even their own prosperates, their own allies, have turned against them. Now people in the Americas and all across Europe are here to support them. Here to support me and all they did was abandon them. We still had 2 allies who refused to join us. We had 5 nations that joined our side. 5 nations. That's pretty big. Against 1. Britain only rules 4 territories. The 13 colonies isn't over their rule yet. So we must prepare for a major assault.
Unused land suitable for farming
Wow,
in this
France has declined
Building
its
farms
alliance with
here
me.
will help the population to grow over time and produce trade income.
It does seem the Ottoman Empire, for some reason, has betrayed us. I must request an alliance. Well, it seems the alliance with them is over. The Ottoman Empire has forsaken us. With England right there, we must prepare a French fleet, prepare to assault the British Empire. Ooh, I do not like the sound of that. But we do have problems. Our navy is quite pathetic. We must upgrade ships to prepare for a major encounter. British Navy is a lot more powerful. A lot of sleeps though. I guess I could try to see if it works. But we could quickly try to storm across the channel, which is what I'm going to try to do. A little blitz. Okay. Now this is what we're going to do. I hope this works. I know it seems like a suicide plan.
There are currently no troops stationed at this fort.
Yeah.
As things stand.
I wonder, any place to land him over here? Gentlemen, we have now landed on the gates of London. Their force stands nothing against my way larger force. I do believe in the next turns, we are going to conquer. Finally. Finally going to conquer Britain in a swift attempt. Does seem like a little bit of a trail, but I do believe it is important. If we do capture this, the 13 colonies will no longer be under British rule, and we then could see what we could further progress into. And with all the ports under London, and if the pirates do take over, our campaign in Britain will make us the most powerful nation in the world. So I do believe we should continue on. But since there'll be a lot of battles in the next campaign, with this campaign, I do believe we will have to, or might be forced to, looks like we've met our match here in the south. We have lost. We have lost French Guiana to the British. But I do plan to seize London, without a doubt, and take control over the British. If they fall, our victory over that, and being able to seize Ireland, Scotland, move back down and seize Dutch Guiana from the pirates, and then we'll pillage west into the 13 colonies. So that our America's going to form, I don't know, the British usually own the 13 colonies by now. I guess we'll just have to see how that plays out. I do plan to try to seize it, but if I do, that also means it has to be a quick battle. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to end it here. So, remember, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. This is the Leader the Striker, and I'll come back with more with the battles next episode.